Hi, my name is Connor Bailey, and I'm making a persuasive speech to persuade everyone in the audience to volunteer their time at Habitat for Humanity. So, for those of you present in the audience, I would imagine most of you, if not all of you, have a pretty stable home to live in. You never have to ask the question of where are you going to sleep tonight or tomorrow night, etc. Now, the sad thing is, in most parts of the world, not everyone has that luxury. A lot of people have an issue where they don't know, but they're going to sleep at night. And maybe we don't see this a lot in our lives, but do you ever go on social media, check Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and you see posts about, people in America, people in Africa, Asia, where they don't have homes to live in, or, their quality of homes is very, very low and not great. This is why I'm trying to preach that, to better society and everyone living in it, we should all volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. Now, this nonprofit organization does a whole bunch of things, anywhere from building houses for homeless people all around the world, either in America or other countries. They can repair damaged houses. They also send aid to homes, cities, countries after natural disasters such as hurricanes and earthquakes. And they also try to spread awareness for the ongoing issue of homelessness in the world. And according to John Lattimore of the Journal of Urban Affairs, Habitat for Humanity has repaired 1 million houses during its tenure, and it gave 6.8 million people in the world a safe and affordable place to live. And the track record for this organization speaks for itself. All the evidence and statistical facts I just told you. They've been great with helping people all around the world, houses, aid, all that stuff. And as a society, I don't think we give enough effort and attention to these types of issues. I feel as though, although people not being able to have a safe and stable house is a huge issue, we, as a collective unit, we don't really look at that how we should, and that's a big issue. Once again, homelessness is an awful thing to think of. I feel like as though we take having a roof overhead and a bed to sleep in, we take it for granted, and we really shouldn't be doing that. And then the question is, how bad is the homeless issue in actuality? So 1.6 billion people across the world have issues and do not have a stable place to sleep, or just live in for that matter. Homelessness can also cause a variety of issues. It can cause drug and alcohol abuse, it can cause negative health effects and mental disorders, which, once all combined, it's a very bad situation. And not being able to have a house to sleep in is very detrimental to your mental health as well as your physical, as stated right there. According to Nielsen Fedor, mental health and substance abuse have been identified as risks for factors of death. An interesting fact is half of homeless deaths in Boston are attributed to alcohol abuse, substance abuse, and tobacco use. So I guess being homeless really takes its toll on people. And these are the reasons why I'm trying to persuade everyone in the audience to volunteer their time at Habitat for Humanity. There's so many issues that actually go in with this that you can be saving and helping millions of people with your time and effort. And what exactly does this organization do? Once again, they help build houses, fix houses, shelters for people who need it. They help improve the lives of not just the houses and people around, but they try to change it economically and make the communities around more livable and nice. And then once again, they also send aid, to displaced people from hurricanes, earthquakes, any kind of natural disaster of that sort. And once again, I don't think people pay enough attention to homelessness, and this issue isn't just going to magically go away. It's going to take all of us as society to fix it. And Barbara Pope actually has 5 main points for fighting, homelessness in the world. That's increasing leadership, increasing stable housing, improve economic security, improve health stability, and retool homeless response systems. Homelessness has always been an issue in society ever since back to, the first civilization. But, it's taken until the year 2020 for, nations and huge companies to really start to try to tackle the issue. And a big group that just recently jumped on this issue is the United Nations. And, a quote on their website is, "This month, for the first time ever, the UN Commission for Social Development is going to discuss the global issue of homelessness and try to end it by the decade." And that's pretty interesting because although the UN finally decided to really tackle the topic now, groups like Habitat for Humanity have been attempting to fix it for years now, so they've been on the forefront of everything. And once again, homelessness will either be eradicated or will continue to spread over the world. And just to also hit on Habitat for Humanity being able to work with organizations such as the UN, they are on the front line of trying to solve this issue. It really shows just how important and how much of an effect they have on the world. And according to David Werthmeyer of the, permanent supportive housing and rapid rehousing within a housing first framework is linked to building of skills, job readiness, and family restoration. So, even just, putting a house over someone's head can drastically improve their life, anywhere from getting a job or being with their family. Okay, and then according to Joan Resniss from the Brown University Child and Adolescence Letter, so, building off this, there's a huge issue with children and how they grow up and are affected by, not having a home to live in. And, these children that don't have a house to live in, they are more prone to not having medical treatment and, having a lot more medical issues because of that. And, homelessness in children can lead to violence, substance abuse, and weak family ties, which, all can accumulate to really bad issues. And then according to R.A. Hayes of the Journal of Urban Affairs again, cities, that are in a lot of partnership with Habitat for Humanity, end up having, a lot more mixed ethnicities, races, religions in that city. So, it's like a big melting pot. It really helps everyone, become one, which I feel is very important in this world, now more than ever. And, we all really need to come together and, join a group like this and try to solve this issue of homelessness and lack of adequate living space in the world, because, it's really truly a sad situation, and I don't think anyone should have to go through that. And thank you very much. Just to reiterate, I really beg everyone in the audience to, donate their time and effort into Habitat for Humanity to help those people in need that really need somewhere to live. Thank you.